Tried my luck in Las Vegas, and my brother lives in LA, so played for the day before I picked him up on the way there, and I played when I dropped him off. I won a couple good hands against some crazy players. Nothing strategy-wise worth discussing though, but two hands in particular I'm going to talk about. The first one putting me in a spot I have admittedly never been in before. I open raise with the bottom of my range in 7-6 suited in the hijack. Get a player that limped called 9-6 offsuit from early position. And then we both face a small 3x raise with a little tax from the button. In pretty much all cases similar to this one before, getting 3-bet out of position with a speculative hand, I just fold. But being deeper stacked with the VIP likely calling behind, I decide to get in there with what could be a deceiving hand to my opponents. Surprisingly, we go heads up to the flop. Boom! 2-pair, and really only losing to pocket queens in my opponent's range, facing a half-pot bet, and I decide to call, thinking aces and kings would continue on the turn, and wanting to keep bluffs in. Turn brings in a backdoor flush draw for me, pretty much totally unnecessary backup. I check and now face a 2/3 size pot bet. Bad decision made here. With all the draws and an effective 1 pot size bet left, I should have slam dunk jammed it, but I decided to call. Again, new to deep stacked 3-bet pots with suited connectors out of position. I thought he might fold his kings and aces to a big-ish raise, and a lead on the river by me looks fishier and would get called more often. River was really good, more in the sense my value hands from his perspective are less likely, and all the draws missed than just improving me to a full house because I was most likely already ahead. Basically losing to pocket queens. I bet 400, and he thinks for a while, then asks if I have a 6. We were joking earlier about aces being a good starting hand, and I just say I don't have aces. He then says, I got kings, I call. Big pot coming my way. Could have been more though, with a turn shove, or possibly less with him folding, missing out on that $400. This next hand is more of a fun one. An 8-way bomb-like hand with an early position raise to 35 with a $10 straddle on. Every single player behind calling. 9-8 suited on the button seems good enough to get in there. Then only the prude small blind is not DTF. Down to flop. With 280 in the middle, an action player that short bought and win all in blind twice bets $100 and 2 players behind call. Getting about 6-1 on a call and being in position, I call, but am being cautious because the flop is, again, 8 ways. Turn is a queen, bringing in even more draws. The action player shoves, and I was calling if it folded to me, but after the first slow player calls, I'm out. The next player goes all in, making it an even easier decision, back to the player that likes to take his time. Eventually, folding. River is one of the few blanks, and a set of 7s takes it down. Good thing I didn't improve on the turn. Played 6 hours in total here at the bike, overall profiting $1,732. Pretty good. Moving on to how Vegas went. Played 7 hours at the Bellagio 2-5 on Saturday. Lots of folding, and just one hand I want to share. Standard pre-flop action with King-Queen. 3 ways to top pair good kicker. I bet 1/2 pot. Cold caller folds. The limper check raise 140. Not sure what to do at all here. No flush draw possible. Queen 10 being the main draw, and I blocked that. Losing only to King Jack and pocket 4s though. I could have had a better hand in Ace King, King Jack, King King, or Jack Jack. I'm not used to players raising with random air or gut shots like Ace 10. So I make what I think might be the theme of the video, weak tight. Would you do the same? Call, or just get it in? Ace King I would not have folded, because the villain overplaying King Queen could be possible, and it also makes Queen 10 more likely. Ace King call, King Queen fold, but at what cutoff point would you call or fold? Lost 835 here at the Bellagio, and Vegas continues to be a losing venture for me. Late Saturday night to early Sunday morning, I thought I would give 2-5 Caesars a try. The Bullets, easy squeeze spot, making it 7 times the opening raise to 105, with both high action players calling. Flop is pretty dry, and this is the real only decision of the hand. Shove or check. With 2 action players behind with the possibility of going all in, either overvaluing hand or bluffing, I check, not minding if it checks through. We do get some action, even more so than expected. Put it in, not sure if we're good. Turn changes that, very nice. The button lets us know he has a full house. Too bad, so sad. Good for me, ending up $862 here at Caesars after 2 hours, giving us a total poker profit in Vegas of $27 over 9 hours. $3 an hour, a lot better than losing. I'll take it. But while in Vegas, there are other bets to make. I always bet sports when I go, and I always lose on sports when I go. I'm not like that guy from Jeopardy, but when in Rome...
Yes. Please go on.
Do as the Romans do. It's an old expression.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Got to go with my A's. That got me a win. Indians almost got there. Red Sox definitely got it. This bet in particular, the over in the Detroit game, 8.5, is easily the best bet I made. The starting pitcher on the Tigers allows pretty much a run per inning. So easily going to get like 15 runs. Or the best pitching game of the whole year. Either one. Only the Rockies here win with the over. And the Cubbies sneak it out. Not bad sports betting for me, winning 4 out of my 10 bets for a loss of only $44. But that leaves me a Vegas loser, down $17, and I didn't think this would stand, so $20 on PieGow, one time, see if I'm up 3 or down 37. That is what is known as a PieGow.